We still trying to
The
do that.
meetup, yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I would like to.
I
I
got people interested, man. So I mean, like I said, we can make it a whole big thing. I just need to know everybody that's wanting to teach and stuff. We got the floor locked down too, man. We got everything. We got the auditorium, we got classrooms, we got breakout rooms, we got everything.
Yeah, I say let's go ahead and go through with it. We can get a flyer made or something with our pictures on there and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
promote it.
I just need
Yeah,
to, like I said, I just need to know who's all teaching, man. Everybody wants to teach, so that I can try to figure out what people are teaching, so I can try to at least get a sign up list and stuff like that. Or we could do it all as that everybody teaches, and then we do, you know,
yeah, just
discussion right
yeah,
after.
do different segments. Like, hey, some this person is doing structure.
I just need to know everybody's
Hold up, let me mute up from
we got
YouTube real
the
quick. Yeah, so one person can do like structure. Somebody can be like fundamental analysis, technical analysis. It's so many ways you can do it. We can have
yeah.
it done.
That's why I really, like I said, as long as people can make their own way down there, yeah, and then I'll stop them. That's all they got to do. And really, the big move and big smart move would honestly just be for people to house all in the same area. Like we go to an Airbnb and people can share that shit. But that's really up to others if they want to do that.
Yeah, just put it in the chat, and then we can kind of just go from there. We got plenty of time to get this thing really planned out and whatnot. So I
Yeah,
definitely
I
say
like to,
let's
like
get it.
I said, I like to try to lock everything down so that I can work on the fly.
That'll work. That'll work. Bring it up in the admin chat in the Forest Traders Lounge admin chat too.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that probably here later.
All right, sounds good, bro. All right, well, let's get started, y'all. Feel free to join the Zoom, especially if you're new and you're kind of struggling with understanding, when to enter into trades, when to exit, how to understand market structure. That's where I like to step in and kind of help people out. I'm really big on market structure. I've used it to make money in the market, use it to help other people read and understand why they're taking these trades that they're taking, or even taking trades that people are calling on social platforms like Clubhouse or even YouTube or Facebook Lives. So I really believe that it's important for each and every person individually to do their due diligence and learn the skill for themselves, because it really forces you to not only depend on yourself, but to really understand what you're doing. So definitely, I would say take notes. You're gonna learn a thing or two, and then you'll see like how I'm able to apply the information that I've learned from where I learned it from to the actual market. So there is a live Zoom right now. This is going to be recorded for YouTube for you to view later. There are two PDFs that I like to talk to people about that was shared with me. It's called PPTE, Push, Pullback, Transition, Eat, and Price Action and Zones Trading. Typically, that's what I like to use. Is I like to trade from zone to zone using price action. Started with indicators, kind of gotten away from it because I like a naked chart and I like a clean screen. So that's what I like to do. So again, if you're a visual person, definitely jump on the Zoom. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. And let me make sure you guys can see my whiteboard before we get going. So let's talk about market structure, right? Market structure is one of the basic things that you should know besides support and resistance. Yes, it can be used with support and resistance. It's just a little bit more detailed, and I'll go over why that is. So when we think about market structure, what are the three ways or what are the three directions the market moves? All right, what are the three directions the market moves? Uh, if you guess up, down, and sideways, you are 100% correct. Up, down, sideways. That is how the market moves. No matter what asset you're looking at, no matter what market you're trading, whether it's forex, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's stocks, whether it's options, all of this information can be applied to each and every market. All right. So let's first talk about what makes a bullish market or uptrend market. So if you're ever on a social media app and somebody says, well, I'm looking to go long, I'm in a bullish market, that means that they are looking for buys. They're in buys. Okay. They're in buys. So if I'm looking for a bullish market, what does it consist of? The answer is higher highs and higher lows. So a lot of people like to ask, well, what's the best time frame to see that? Well, that answer is really subjective, okay? I think the better question should be, what type of trader are you? Are you a scalper? Are you an intraday trader? Are you a swing trader? Are you a position trader? Why? Because that's going to dictate the time frames and how long you're actually going to be on the charts and actively in the market. Market structure can be found on all time frames. The higher the time frame, the more patient you have to be, the stronger the trend is. I mean, it's a lot of benefits of being on the higher time frame, just like there are a lot of benefits of being on the lower time frames. Personally, I like the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. That's my comfort zone. Can I trade off of the lower time frame? Yes. But do I like to? No. Why? Because if you think about a 5 minute chart, that means every 5 minutes there's going to be a new candle. Every 15 minutes, new candle. Every 30 minutes, new candle. So I will have to be looking at my chart or my phone or my laptop or my tablet every 5, 15, or 30 minutes. I don't like to do that. I have a family, wife, 2 kids, busy. I work a regular 9 to 5 like most people. So I don't really have the time to look at my charts like that. So that's why I like the higher time frames, 1 hour, 4 hour daily. Again, market structures can be seen on any time frame. So if I can see the same structure play out on the 1 hour, I can go down to the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, or 30 minute. All right. So talking about a bullish market, right? What makes a bullish market? Well, again, we said it consists of higher highs and higher lows. I forgot the T for it. All right. So if you are a visual person, I want you to draw this out. Draw this out. So I want you to start from a low point, stop, right? And then from where you stopped at, you want to draw a line coming down just a little bit higher than that low point, right? So now that the market has went from a low to a high to a higher low. Now I want to put like an imaginary box or a line right where that high is or resistance is. And I want to see the market do what? Break the high and close above that high. I want to see the market break above that high and close above that high to create a new what? Take a guess. I got somebody in the audience on Clubhouse. If a bullish market consists of higher highs and higher lows, I want the market to do what? I want it to create. You got your low, you got your high, you want the market to create a higher high. Yep, you want it to create a support level. That is 100% correct. right? Now, you also want the mark, that's correct. Resistance becomes support. So in terms of thinking of a bullish market or a uptrending market, right? You want to see that high become your new higher low. You want it to become your new higher low. Okay. And then from there, you should see the market pull back, retest, and continue in the direction of the trend. Okay. This is an example of what I'm looking for in a bullish market. Again, this can be found on all time frames. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, hour, 4 hour, daily. All right. So now let's see if we can find that picture on a actual live market. Now, will it always be this perfect? The answer is no. Okay. It's not always going to be this perfect, but it is possible for you to literally just find your way. Sorry, Rodney, I just saw you in the Zoom room. I got you at it right now. So it is possible for you to spot this information, okay? And that's what I love about trading is like the market leaves this information for me to literally come in at any time of the day, mark off my levels, and take my trades. All right, so where's my mouse? Okay, there we go. Found my mouse. All right, so let's do a new share. Let's come over here to my main screen. And I already have it kind of pre-marked up, right? But let's say I was looking at GJ, and this is where we kind of were from July 28th, right? From July 28th. So this was the lowest point that I see on my chart. Okay, this was the lowest point that I see on my chart. All right, so that means that I identified my low point, and then the market starts to shoot up, and let's use the line chart. It starts to shoot up, creates a higher high, because this point that I'm going to point out with the arrow is a little bit higher than the previous high to your left. And what I'm going to do next is kind of just highlight that. It's going to be highlighted green. So question, Rodney, are you able to see that? How this, where the arrow is, it's just a little bit higher than the check mark that I'm about to post. Are you able to see that? Hey, you able to see it? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So seeing that the market finally did my little break above and close above, I will have to just wait for the pullback. But let's say you weren't all too comfortable with this area. Well, guess what? There's always another buying opportunity. So here's something that I like to do. I like to keep things simple for myself. Before I even start labeling highs and lows, what I would do is I would look for levels like support and resistance. So I use the line chart, and I would like to see where does price come to, stop, and reverse. What does price like to come to, stop, and reverse? So with that being said, this was my next area where price came to, stopped, and reversed. So what this tells me is that, hey, price is having a hard time trying to do what? Break this zone, this pink zone to the downside to continue where? To continue down. So here's the question. What is the overall trend? Well, the overall trend would be a bullish trend. Now, granted, you had some selling opportunities. So what I would have to do is I will have to make a note to self to say, hey, yes, we reached some highs, but the market has to pull back. Okay. So remember, we said that the market moves in how many directions? Three. So from this gray zone, we failed to push up higher. Okay. Market drops and it starts to create lower highs, lower lows. Not only does it do that, you also have consolidation or sideways movement. So when I find myself in a situation like this, what I like to do is box up my areas, right? Like you see, and I literally wait for the market to either break out above or below, whatever zones it is. So we broke out below, retested once, twice. That's enough for me to take my trade. You might be different, okay? Your trading rules and trading plan is what's going to help you dictate when to exactly take the trade. Do you look for candlestick patterns? Do you look for EMAs crossing? Do you use tools like the RSI, the stochastic, the fib, whatever the case may be? Follow your rules. Let your rules dictate when you enter and when you exit. So let's say caught some of these sales down to this zone, and now I'm looking to buy because I know that the trend is. So with that being said, and Rodney, do me a favor. Are you able to hear me clearly on Zoom? Are you able to hear me clearly on the computer? Okay, cool. All right, so the market creates a level of support right here, and then the market pushes up a little bit and creates that high that I was looking for. So I know that this was a previous high, but it's lower than the previous high that's up here. So what I'm going to do is put an X. X marks the spot. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a zone. I like to include my wicks. So now all I have to do is literally wait for the market to break above that previous resistance, close, and now I just need to see if the market pulls back and retests that support. Okay, no problem. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping through. All right. So yes, the market does break resistance, which turns into new support. Not only that, I can see the scenario of my low, high, higher low, pushes up a little bit higher, pull back retest, higher low. So we're going to say break, BRK, and retest. Or higher low. Typically what I'm looking for. I take my trade and that is it. I take my trade and that is it. So that's what I do when I'm looking for a bullish or a buying opportunity. Okay, that's what I do when I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Super simple, super easy, because I know the principles of what? Market structure. So again, a bullish market consists of higher highs and higher lows, a series of higher highs and higher lows. So when I'm looking for that, right, I have to identify the low. I need to see the market create a high or come from a previous high in the past, right? Push down, create the higher low. Now I'm watching to see if that high or previous lower high breaks above, creates the new higher high, let the market pull back, retest that previous high or lower high as a new higher low or support, resistance turn support. When it does, I should see the market continue on up. Again, this can be shown on any time frame. Tomorrow, we'll talk about a bearish market, how to identify a bearish market and what to do, right? Also, we'll also discuss entries and exits. But first, I would like to ask you a question. What is your goal with trading? How many pips are you looking to catch in a day? Well, why is that important? On the next call, we'll talk about why goal setting is important when getting started with trading, right? Listen, it's not about where you are, it's about where you're going. If you're struggling now, don't worry. We're going to get you to where you can be not only consistent, but profitable as well. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all here to do, is to make money from the markets to help take care of our family. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Definitely tune in to the next call. We'll be on for a couple of minutes. And like I said, we'll talk about the next direction of the market, which would be a bearish market. If you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram or Telegram, and I'll put all of that information right here. You can reach out to me. Let me know if you would like to set up a one-on-one session. Right, I'll host a free consult call for you and kind of see what it is that you need help with. All right. So my social information is as follows. If you want to add me on Telegram, my Telegram handle is at Dapperman Trade. My Instagram, if you would like to DM me on Instagram, my Instagram is going to be all right. And there's a link tree on my Instagram. You guys can go to the link tree and it'll take you right to the YouTube link as well. There's a couple videos there as well. So look, I look forward to doing some more of these little classes with you guys, and probably take a couple of trades live as well. I can also be reached on Clubhouse. All right, my Clubhouse name is @DappermanMC. So let's put that right here. So feel free to join the club. I will be hosting a lot more calls, a lot more classes. And I look forward to meeting and working with you guys. All right. So you guys have a good one. Peace out.